Hello, it's Impure here. I am going to do another tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be, let's see, platforms. If you don't know what platforms are, it's a ground which can move out of himself, so it will move around. Like I will explain horizontal, which is up and down, simple as that. I will go vertical, or no, that was sorry for that. This is horizontal, so yeah, I'm retarded. Okay, so let's start off with horizontal and then do vertical. So horizontal you can do with a falling mechanism, and you can do it with runes, but I wouldn't advise doing it with runes, because if you use runes then the grounds have to be very light. So I will not even explain that because it's so unstable. So let me put it all off screen. So last time a lot of people don't think about putting stuff off screen, and let's make this a new ground because you can hide that better. So what I want to do with this ground now is make it move from left to right, which is really easy. You make a really long ground. So let's make this 12,000, and you put the end here, you connect it with a yellow dot. You make the mass of this somewhere around 999. I think that's good enough. This you make a bit higher weight, so the connection is more stable. Then you go up, and that's the middle point. I usually place stuff there because yeah, it's nice to align stuff then. So okay, let's see what I will do now. Okay, I will get another piece of ground, which normally I use the rectangle, but I'm gonna use wood now just so you can see better what I'm doing. And I'll place that on the middle there just because it's convenient now. And I will make this the heaviest possible. And of course I have to remove all the collision with mice, so mice cannot interfere with it. If you, for example, are using lava in your maps, and you don't want mice to shoot against your contraption and mess everything up. So yeah, here we have, I already placed the yellow dot, so this is connected, that's connected, it should all be connected. Let's see, and yep, it's connected. So okay, now I'm gonna place an ice platform here, and I'm gonna place a trampoline, and I make it 45 degrees, and I place it below it so it will fall on that and then bounce to the side. And you have to make sure that that when it comes back it doesn't hit the top of it but hits the point of it. Let's make it bigger so I can point at it. So when it bounces on it, it needs to hit this side, but when it's bouncing around, it needs to hit the corner. I can also use a circle for this to make it more convenient, I guess. But then I have to make the restitution 1.2, and you can change this to make it faster. But let's see how far it works till now. Yeah, it's advised to have the right glitch ground, which is the 90-degree turning. It's advised to remove all the features from it. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't work yet, so I have to move it around a bit. And yeah, it already moves, but it's not quick enough yet. So the reason I usually use just trampoline grounds sideways is because I can change the strength of this one, and I can place a normal trampoline here with restitution 1. If you make it restitution 1, it will not increase in speed, which is really handy, because if it will increase in speed it will go quicker and quicker and quicker. Let me place one of these at the other side as well. So the distance between these two are the distance that the platform is traveling, and I don't think I aligned it good yet, so I think this should work. Let's see if it already has something. So now it's going not really quick, but I didn't want that, and as you can see it bounces back. And if I'm gonna place a player here, you will see that the player is able to go on the platform. Also advised with platforms now is that you remove the collision with grounds, so when a shaman is trying to screw up your whole map, it will at least not fail. So it will just fall through the ground and only take the mice, except if you want this ground to be like a thing that carries grounds around, then you can use it. So let's go up again and replace this with something else, which is I'm gonna replace it with conveyor belt, which I've explained in previous videos. So I'm gonna place a wall here, I'm gonna place a ground here, and I'm gonna place a ground here. So, and this ground will be the restitution dots. I think I will have to do something. I will place, if you don't see the chat, I keep dying and it will spam my chat, and I hate that. So if you test maps, put your mice on a safe spot so your chat doesn't get spammed. It's advised. Make this ground dynamic, of course, and really heavy, and friction also really high. Let's make it 20 for now. I'm just doing this again because a lot of people don't watch all my tutorials, and it's good if you repeat things, because people will learn it better. I'm only doing this for you guys because you guys love to spam me. And also, if you have the lower ground, you have to make the friction 0. Now, which is a change with the previous thing, is I'm using rounds. The corners there are no corners, let's say, but so the rotation thingy is less dependent on the location it is. So let's make the restitution 20 on this, and also make it the heaviest possible, and why the fuck not fix rotation. And let's see if it works already, and I don't think it would, but it could potentially. No, it didn't do anything yet. So it's probably because this ground doesn't have the right location. No. Well, sometimes wood grounds have that, where it looks a certain wide, but then there's like 5 or 6 pixels more at the side which you can actually touch. So it's really annoying to align that. And let's see if I can get this working, and if not, I have to place this lower. You see the C is 5 here. If that isn't 5, or that has to be the lowest, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, now you can see it moves to the right and shoots off. And I don't want that. I want it to shoot back. I want something like I don't know if you know Temple's map. Temple has one map with it, where a ground platforms move to the right and then appear at the left again. So let's make this 99 and put some grounds here. I don't know. Might work. I don't know. I've not yet made any map with this because I'm lazy. Yeah, as you can see, it's a platform that goes. Now it's glitching around, but yeah, you get what I mean, and you can stabilize it any way you want. And oh, I fell through it. Oops. Did I change this to? Oh. Why don't I collide with it? Might be a bug, but at least I think it might be the dots thingy here. But oh well. Experiment with it. The other platform thingy that bounces around is the more stable one. So now let's go to the other platforms, which is up and down. I'm gonna leave this stuff the same. I'm gonna remove this crap, which is all not needed. And I want this thing to go up. You can use this ground here. It's not needed. You don't need to use this ground. You can also make this collision with grounds. Let me show that first, and move this more down so I don't lose this ground, because I don't want to lose it. I'm too lazy to retype the whole ground. So let's make a collision with grounds. Oh yeah, I forgot where I used it for. Damn it. I do need it. I'm retarded. Okay, make sure this is on the same line as that one, which is 173, 173. I'll put a dot here. and you use ice to block this off, and you also make sure that this is just as heavy as this one. So this is 4 times 9, and this has to also be 4 times 9. And now let's get a ground, which I'm going to use a rectangular ground thing again. Place it under there. Make the friction, it's good enough, I guess. Make it dynamic and make it 5 times 9. Well, yeah, 5 times 9. Don't make it fixed rotation, and remove the collision with mice. Now you can use red dot turning anchor or dot or whatever. And you can place it there. I hope it already works, and if not, I will. And it doesn't work because I forgot one thing. Never place it in the same line as the ground. So now, as you can see, the dot is also on that ground. So you have to place it to the side. I did it by accident, but if I didn't do it, then a lot of people would have failed it, and yeah, so it was a good in some way. So it doesn't work yet, apparently. I guess this is too heavy, so let's make it lighter. Might be the problem. And let's see if it works already. And it goes up, but I already know the problem, because if you turn this 90 degrees, you see that it will hit the ice. That means this has to be or higher, which I will make it higher, so I don't have to change it, or you make this lower, but then the platform won't reach that high up anymore. So let's see if this is still in the same location. No, it's not. X73. Let's place it all there. Let's test it. And I shouldn't have changed this ground. Yeah. Oh yeah. Make it zero again. Okay, so it will go up. And I forgot something. A roof. But probably it will hit the roof now and then be stuck again because it's not long enough. Yeah. This is the things that happen usually. A lot of people ask me questions like, hey, my map doesn't work, and how do I fix it? And yeah, it's a lot of try and error. You just screw around. I could do it right on the first time, but if you do it right on the first time, especially in videos like this, people will just don't see it what you're doing. And so now you know that you need to make the distance between this as high as this. So this distance over here needs to be the same one as the 90 degrees one here. So it could be this actually. Let's try if that's true, and if not, I'm probably retarded. So let's see. Yep, it goes up and it goes down, or not. Huh, I failed. Yeah, just leave extra space there. It doesn't hurt. And let's stand on the platform just because we can. So now we have a platform. Someone in Skype tells me something, which is not needed. So yeah, that's a platform. So now we go to other platforms, which you can also get the same thing with water. So let's remove this. But the problem with water is that if you use water, yeah, I can't show you right now because you need to be in like the tribe house to test it good. Let's place water there. Oh, and also make sure this is now heavier than all the other grounds. So let's make it the max again and just place it there. And if right, this should go up pretty quickly and push even further than possible. And yeah, that's the one problem. It's really powerful. And let's make this higher as well because the connection was not that strong. Yeah, as you can see, it is pretty powerful. And the problem with it is if you do it in the tribe house, water is really affected by the sink. The sink is the person that updates all the other players with object locations. So if you don't take that into consideration, then it will mess up. And you can also make it slower by increasing the linear damping here. Let me increase it to 2. I don't know what that would do, but yeah, now it goes a bit slower, which is better because the slower it is, the least affected it gets by the sink. But basically, I don't know if you have seen people with lag. They fall in water. If you tab out, every object that is in water will fall if you are the sink. And if you have a bad connection with the other people, the thing will go up for them, but then it will teleport back down and they will die. But you can make it more stable with using infinite restitution. Like let's make a simple up and down thingy. So let me remove this to the side and put like ice 45 degrees here and duplicate it and put it there. So now it will go up, get pushed to the side, fall down, get in the water, go up, push to the side, fall down, blah blah blah. And I made this restitution dots that basically causes the ground to get sticky against it. I don't know if I explained that before. I think I did. So now go up, and I hope it works the first try, and it doesn't because I'm retarded. Yeah, it's probably advised to make this a bit bigger. So yeah, I think it should work now. And it would go a bit to the side. And why you no work? Why you no work, man? I wonder. Maybe I have to make it even bigger. If it doesn't work now, then I am just fucking up stuff. Why am I? What am I doing wrong? Let's see. It should go up and then to the side and fall down. And oh wait. This is a collision with grounds. I forgot to remove that. I am retarded. Yeah, and it will fall down, get back in the water, fall down, get back in the water, fall down, go back in the water, and yeah, it can glitch around. So it's not advised to use the one. You'd rather use the turning one with the red dot. A lot of people also made parkour platforms. I call it parkour platforms because they just move around all over the fucking place. And it's basically a combination of all of these. You can also use, let's see, platforms that push. Let me make this a pushing platform so you can see a small parkour I will make. And let's see, I'll make this, how heavy is this? 999, okay. Make this 999 as well, and fixed rotation of course, and no collision with grounds because collision with grounds is just a bother. And let's see, okay, so here we have the platform, and we're gonna add the heavy cube again, which has to be on the same location as this, which is 7.3 here. Let's make the mass really high again. And oh wait, the mass really high is not a good idea in this case, because we want to make it a pushing platform, which needs to be lower. Let's see if it already works, and if it not, then I have to make it lighter. I usually don't use pushing platforms, and I failed something. What did I fail? Oh, I see, I forgot to add the yellow dots, and now I keep dying. Oh, yeah, it's far too heavy. I have to make it lighter. This one I will make, I'll leave that 909 and make this all lighter. And also this and this. It will become more affected by stuff, but in this case it is useful that it is affected. So as you can see, oh, I fell off, now I died. So yeah, and a lot of people can, and it's easy to make a real parkour in there. You can just put like a road here, like get something and make it minus 45. You can also make this automated, of course, with like water or yeah. Let's place some water here just for the fun of it, and let's see what happens. Let's push it. It'll probably go up a bit because we're in the water, and then we hit the wall, which I cannot push up because I'm I'm too weak. And if we want it really easy to get pushed, then we're gonna make this light as hell. I'm gonna make it 50, and I'm gonna make this 0, I think. I'll just make everything 0, just because I can. 0 is not the lightest, by the way. 1 is the lightest. Yeah, I don't know the logic behind it as well, but 0 is not the heaviest in the game. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? I'm just gonna place the water here just for lols. Just because I can. And now things should go up easier and the pushing up part wouldn't be that hard. So, yeah. And I still fail. As you can see, it's also wobbling around a bit. That's the whole problem with some platforms that people use, that they don't make it stable. Okay, let's see. I think that's enough for the platforms for now. If you have any questions about that, then you can just ask it. Now I'll just go on to other parts, which I will just make a quick conveyor belt again, just because I can. And I will show you something which you can use in your maps, which is just a graphic thing. Hey, my dog is crying. Oh well. My dog is really annoying sometimes. He always wants attention. He's like a cat. Yeah, he's literally like a cat. He will meow and make high-pitched sounds, and he will just lie on any pillow it can find. And he's really cute, but he's old. How many years do you have? 2, 3? Oh, 3. Maximum, I guess, 2. Yeah. But well, let's finish this dynamic round, make it fixed rotation, of course, and the restitution also dots, and the friction also. Now let's place a circle here, just like I did last time. Make the restitution 20, dynamic round 9, extremely high, make fixed rotation. Remove the collision with mice. You don't want mice fucking up stuff. Let's go to color picker to get the right color code for the ground. I'm gonna use this color code because then this one will not show up. And let's see if it already works. Probably not, because I've probably forgotten something. And I think it didn't work. No, it didn't work. Why it didn't work? I don't know. Let's make it bigger. So let's move it more to the side, so the rotation or the angle on this is a bit higher. Let's make it 20 again. I only did that to see if there was the texture error. And I think it should work already. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, now I have a conveyor belt, and the fun thing you can do right now is you can just place something in front of it. Let's like make it grass. Let's make this 888. Oh no, not 888. 800. So it has the grass on the sides. Make it 4, and remove all these things. Now it looks just like an ordinary grass ground, but it's not. It's a killing ground of doom. And if you if I go place myself here, let's place myself here, and I will walk in this and I will get shot away. So you can cover up anything you make. You can even cover up the let's see if I can remake it in quite a bit. No, I'm not gonna remake it, it's a lot of work. You know the insta up teleporter, you can just place ground all over it and place like a portal looking thing, like place like a rectangle here with the portal colors, and you jump up and you appear at its top. You can just cover it up with grounds, and that's really useful. Also, when you use platforms off screen, don't use normal grounds anymore, and if you use right click, just use this ground and then change the color at the end. Advise you to only do that at the end, because if you're trying to work with grounds and you can't see them, it's really bothersome and fucks shit up. So at the end, when you're gonna export the map, change all the colors to the stuff off screen to this. You can even place, if you have platforms off screen which are foreground. Dog, you should shut up. If you have platforms that are in the foreground, you can even place one ground like this, make it foreground, remove all the collision and that, and it will even cover up water. And let's place it here and let's show you how it covers up water. So let's place some water here. Of course, the water has to be behind it. So now you don't see the water, but it is there, and you don't see the other shit as well, but it is also there. And I just died. So well, don't use this in the middle of the map. Like, don't do this. If you do this, then you suck. You can make it if you want to troll everyone, but it will probably get deleted very quickly anyways. So yeah, if you have more questions on anything, just ask them on the forums. I was also planning to maybe make a frequently asked questions video, but I have to find a place where I can place. I need to find a place where people can ask me the questions, and these are like map questions and can also be personal questions like more information about me, hobbies and stuff. Because I've got a lot of people recently asking me that, and my dog is being cute. Yes, you're so cute, doggy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this and you've learned something, and if you haven't learned something, then you're a pro. If you have learned something, it was a pleasure teaching you stuff. So yeah, goodbye and have a nice